Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for that long title.
It's better.
That's better. Okay. Hello, everyone. 大家好，我是叫Hao， but my English name is Hussein Haron. I'm an immigration officer in the Philippines, so I will be discussing about human trafficking in a perspective of a government official as an immigration officer also. So to give you an objective of our presentation, first it is about understanding the human trafficking situation in the Philippines and recognize the government's effort to combat the trafficking. Second is the assessment of legal and institutional gaps to assess the strengths and limitation of the Philippines in its legal framework, mechanism, and challenges. And lastly, to identify actionable opportunities for effective collaboration between the Philippines and Taiwan to address transnational and trafficking risks. So the outline of my presentation is first the introduction, legal framework, current issues and dilemmas, opportunities, strategies between the Philippines and Taiwan, recommendation, and conclusion. So first is an introduction. Human trafficking is recognized as a transnational crime. Like any other countries, the Philippines can be a source, a transit, or an origin of human trafficking, or the source of trafficking victims. And usually, when we say in the Philippines, human trafficking is usually associated with workers or sexual trafficking. But due to digital connectivity and globalization, it now become an online sexual exploitation, especially for children, which also include online recruitment, forced participation in cybercrime hubs, and it now transitioned to a digitally facilitated transnational crime enterprises. So as a significant player in the labor, Philippines is one of the major countries who sends their citizens to other countries to have more opportunities. And these people, we call the overseas Filipino workers, are more susceptible to trafficking, abuse, smuggling, and other crimes. So, as the Philippines and Taiwan have major connectivity when it comes to migration as well as migrant workers and tourism, it is vital that we have a collaboration to ensure that each citizen of each country are protected and those perpetrators